human ear. The sound waves are first collected by the pinna, where they are directed through a passageway called the auditory canal. This is the pinna, and it acts as a funnel to collect and direct sound waves through the auditory canal.
This is the auditory canal. It is a passageway for sound that leads to the tympanic membrane.
Specialized cells in the auditory canal produce earwax, which prevents foreign particles from entering the ear. The tympanic membrane vibrates from sound waves and sends the sound waves to the ossicles. This is the tympanic membrane, and it is a layer of cone-shaped tissue that separates the outer ear from the inner ear, and it receives the sound vibrations.
Ossicles are three tiny bones called the malleus, incus, and stapes in the middle ear. They transmit and amplify vibrations from the eardrum to the oval window.
This is the vestibule, and it is a chamber at the base of the semicircular canals that provides information about static equilibrium. It's attached to the oval window and the circle window. The ossicles amplify sound vibrations and send them to the oval window. The oval window is then pushed inwards, bumping the circular window. This is the cochlea, and it's a coiled structure that responds to various sound waves and converts them to nerve impulses, and it contains the organ of Corti and the basilar membrane. As the ripples go through the cochlea, little hair cells called cilia start to move on the basilar membrane. Then the hair cells are stimulated, the NI channels open, and an action potential is created. A nerve impulse is then sent to the temporal lobe through the auditory nerve.
This is the auditory nerve. It is a nerve that transfers auditory information through the nerve impulses from the cochlea to the temporal lobe of the brain. These are the semicircular canals. They are fluid-filled structures that provide information about dynamic equilibrium. This is the Eustachian tube. It is an air-filled tube that equalizes pressure between the external and internal ear. One disorder that affects the ear is tinnitus.
It's tinnitus, Emily. Come on, get it right.
It is a perception of noise or ringing in the ear, and it affects about 1 in 5 people.
There are two kinds, subjective, where only you can hear it, or objective, where other people can hear it as well.
It is a symptom of other hearing disorders. Symptoms include ringing, buzzing, and clicking.
Another disorder that affects hearing is called otosclerosis, and it's a hereditary disorder that causes progressive deafness due to overgrowth of the ossicles in the inner ear.
Symptoms include being unable to hear low-pitched sounds and experiencing dizziness and balance problems.
It can be treated with a hearing aid or surgery.
Oh, sorry.
Casual.
I know. Hold on. Okay. Hallelujah. Next one.
You can do it by yourself.
No.
This is the tympanic membrane.
Okay. Tympanic membrane.
Pat. Great. Auditory. I can't talk. I like one.
Dude, I killed that one.